Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So welcome here to another day and another topic on revision week. Today we are going to talk about adverbs. Indeed, this is a continuation of the adverbs we took the last time, that is the last week. Adverbs are very important tools in English language, in English grammar to be specific. They are the modifiers. They modify, adverbs modifies noun, verbs primarily, and also they modify adjectives, and also they modify another adverb in a sentence. So in other words, adverb modifies itself, it modifies a verb, and also modifies an adjective. So in this revision, we are going to look at the adverbs used in the sentences. You underline them. Adverbs used in sentences. So we're going to start with the first one. Okay. Yes. Now, it's a first. People hurriedly went to the underground shelters. So you underline the adverbs, the adverb or adverbs in each sentence. Just to underline them, just to point them out. So we say, but we don't forget, adverbs tells the manner in which things are done, things about where things are done, about the time things are done. You know, that is about manner, place, and time. You know, okay. So we say, if we say first, first, people hurriedly, and we heard about people. What do people do? They hurriedly. Look at this hurriedly. This one is an adverb. Because when you say adverb with an L, we say word with an ly, triggers your suspicion that they are adverb. Yes. And we are talking about the number again. What did they do? How did they do it? They do it first. So this one first is also an adverb. You underline it. Number two, they had listened quite closely to weather forecasters, or they are listening quite closely to weather forecasters. Okay. Don't forget when you see verbs with ly in it, this tells you this is a clear indication that this word is an adverb. So this one closely is an adverb. So they listened closely to weather forecasters. Okay. How how closely? How closely did they listen? Quite closely. So this one quite also is an adverb. Okay. Finally, they could climb slowly back upstairs. Finally, they could climb slowly back upstairs. When we say when we see ly in words, we know we should get that will get a suspicion that these words are uh, adverbs. If you see any word with ly, you have to check it first to be certain. And if it's a verb adding ny, then it's an adverb. So therefore, slowly is an adverb. And we see what again? How? Finally. This one again. Or when? It's a finally. You see? So this one again is an adverb. Then number four. Everywhere anyone looked, the tornado had struck catastrophically. Oh, catastrophically. It's an ly. So you don't need to check it. Yes, it struck catastrophically. Where? It is struck everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere is an adverb. Yes. Then the other verb again. Struck. Yeah, struck is enough. It's a verb. So this is how catastrophically. So not verb. Okay. 5. Soon residents were residents were busily planning a new Greenberg. You remember the story we took? Greensburg goes green. Yeah, Greensburg goes green. Yes. So soon, residents were busily planning a new Greensburg. So, the time again. When? Soon. And but if we have answers to her questions, when, how, where. If you have answers to this question in a sentence, those answers are adverbs. Residents were busily. They were what? They were busily planning. So the word busily is yes, an adverb. Number 6. They barely had time to look back. They barely had time to look back. Of course, we see that ly. It is barely. So this one is an adverb. Number 7. He said, architects spoke hopefully of new green buildings. Architects spoke. Architect, no, it's a noun. Spoke, yeah, it's a verb. How? He spoke. Hopefully, we see ly, new green buildings. Yes, hopefully. Number 8. Residents read the new town plan very thoroughly. Very thoroughly. Good. We see what? The new residents read the new town plan very thoroughly. So we see ly here. They read the new town plan. How? Thoroughly. How thoroughly? Very thoroughly. This one also. So this one is an adverb modifying another adverb. Yes. Adverb modifying another adverb. Good. Number 9. It's a good thing. Greensburg's residents work together so well. Yes. They work together so well. How do they work? They work together. This one. No ly here. No ly. Good. And now, they work together how? Work together well. And how well? It was so well. So this is it. They're all adverbs. Yes, adverb modifying another adverb. Good. And here is an adjective. Adverb modifying an adjective. Well, okay. Now, number 10. Um, they gratefully received volunteers to help them rebuild. They gratefully received volunteers to help them rebuild. So we say gratefully, this one, of course, the L1 there. And any other word? Volunteers and all. Now, okay. Number 11. Later, of course, we are talking about this introductions, introductory words. Soon, first, finally, secondly, these are words. These are introductory words. So they are always adverbs. So we say without fear, without any fear, we say this one is an adverb. Good. Everyone will meet outside for celebration. Everyone will meet. It's a verb. Where would they meet? Outside. This one. It's an adjective. Sorry, it's an adverb. You see. Now, number 12. People now seem to be quite happy there. Quite happy there. People now seem to be quite happy there. Good. Now we see people. What is a verb? Seem. This one is a verb. Yes. And when like this is seem. Now, the seem now. This one is an adjective. And so it's an adverb. Good. And seem to be happy. This one is an adverb. This one is an adjective. Happy there. Good. How happy? They are quite happy. This one is an adverb. Good. So number 13, one believes strongly that their tragedy will end soon or will end. One believes strongly that their tragedy will end. Okay, the tragedy of Greensburg. Yes. So we see the verb believes. So the adverb strongly, ly, is it? And their tragedy will end. Will end. How? End well. This one. Yes. So this one also is an adverb. Adverb. Well, it's an adverb. Okay. So this is the first part of this question, or the first part of this exercise we have. So let's go to the second part. This one. Use the adverbs from the box to complete the sentences. These are the adverbs. Yeah. Better, tomorrow, swiftly, there, and eventually. So, say, number 14. Morning, space. Morning, a new building opens. Yes. So, what are we to do here? Let me just see. Yes. Morning, say what? Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, building. Tomorrow morning, a new building opens. Tomorrow morning. But don't forget to write tomorrow here with a capital T. Yeah, tomorrow morning. Good. Then it was built space by contractors. It was built. It was built by contractors. This one is how it was built eventually by contractors. There, it was built there by contractors. It was built swiftly by contractors. This one is most appropriate one. Swiftly. It tells the manner in which it was built. 16. Say, will be a produce market outside. Be a produce market outside. Of course, you say will be. It just tells you what here we are looking at for something like a demonstration. Say, uh, there. This one. Cannot say eventually will be or better will be. There. Capital T, don't forget. It will work. It will work to bring fresh food to residents. It will work. What will work? How will it? It will work to bring back. How? It will work eventually. No, it will work better. This one, better. Get number 18. Of course, the last one. Eventually, with a capital E. Eventually, many more towns. Many more towns will have markets like this one. Eventually. Okay. So that's it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being with me. And let me just display to you the answers. Check. So thank you very much once more. Till we meet again next time, say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.